got a question for you. So you think because of her interaction with those two people, that's why she changed? Is that what you're saying?
You not see the change?
Nah.
Okay.
I think the change came before that.
No, it was a great change after that
Yeah, it
situation
was,
because
Chastity, and you know why, and
I
Diamond
pay
do
attention.
too.
I'm a people watcher. I pay attention. It was a great
I do
change.
too, but I don't agree.
Oh, that's you.
Question, Chastity, do you have any more questions for me?
Oh no, and I'm not fixing to go back and forth with nobody in no comment area that can't stay on a panel. So no. And if it was a fact that I thought somebody was in somebody's DMs,
No, he wasn't in my DMs. It was always, our conversations were
I think
always
that was my
on the
conversation.
phone.
I think that was my conversation with you was what actually happened because I noticed that the attitude changed once the interaction with those two people came about.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But if they want to come up here and clarify something, but not talk about everything, that they can do that. They can do that. He says he's a master manipulator. I say I'm one too.
That's not a flex. Like that's
I'm not
show
talking to
of
you.
your character. Like if
And
you
you
have
a master
people,
manipulator.
if you the hell
But you couldn't
preach.
manipulate me,
If
could you?
everybody that's the
But you
problem
couldn't
with
manipulate
that's
me,
the problem
could you?
with manipulators.
Why don't you tell the
don't know
truth
when you have a good
inevitable about
person in
why
your
you mad
face.
at me? You
You
thought
don't
you
know
was
when you
going to run
have
my
a
show,
real
and I said
person.
no.
When you have good people and you're a manipulator, you can't tell the real from the fake.
So
And
what you been
you had
doing?
a real person in your face and you fucked it up.
And who
because of
was
your
that?
attitude. That was
Who
you.
was that? So
that
now
was
you
me.
want to be
That
in the
was me.
mafia
That was
after
me.
cussing everybody out. You're the victim.
That was me. I
You're
did
the
it because
victim.
I did it because of you. And you sitting up here lying to these
I
folks.
made you
You
cuss them
lying to
women
these
out and
people.
call them bitches and
You
all
think
that.
being a master manipulator is
Y'all
a flex?
really gonna do that?
That's poor
Y'all
character.
really gonna let him do
That's
that?
poor character.
You
Poor
know,
character.
it was, let me see, who was it in the mafia that told me? She
Poor
said, Dr.
character.
Dutchess, you don't say nothing about nothing that he does. But guess what, Dr. Dutchess? He's going to do it to you. And you
Oh,
did
please. There you go with that bullshit
It was
again.
Niecy.
There
It
you
was
go with that
Niecy who
bullshit
told me
again.
that.
You sat up here, brought my
Boy,
name
why
up.
are you
You
screaming
talked
and
about me,
yelling?
and then when I respond, now, everybody else was right. No, they
What,
was right about
why
you.
don't you come
They
back
was right
over?
about
Why
you.
don't you
They
go
was right
and fight
about
Boss
you.
Man?
And the same issues I had
Wait a
with you
minute,
as what
wait a
everybody
minute.
else has been
Why
saying
don't
on
you
this
go
panel.
fight
You
a
don't
Boss
listen
Man?
when people talk to you, and you don't.
But
You don't
but
listen.
what you
That's your
gonna do
problem.
about
Wait a
it?
You
minute,
don't
Dr.
listen.
Dutchess.
You twist
Huh?
people's words and you don't fucking listen. That's your problem.
I don't have to
Everybody
listen
on
to
this panel
you.
has said that.
I don't have to listen to you. Who did
You
you
don't
think
listen
you
to
were?
no damn body. That's
Who
your
did
problem.
you think you were?
You
Who
don't
did you
listen to
think
no
you
damn
were?
body. That's your fucking
Who
problem.
did you think you were?
Somebody too good for you.
Oh,
Okay, but you got what you wanted, didn't you?
No, I didn't get nothing.
You're
I
a
gave you
damn
respect
liar.
and I didn't
You're
get
a
it back in
liar.
return. You's a
But
damn
and
liar.
thank you,
You's
and
a
thank
damn
you,
liar.
and thank you
You's
for
a
the
damn
work that
liar.
you did.
You's a damn
Now
liar.
so what are you doing now? Trying to get these people in the mafia to sympathize with you.
Had you been here, you would have heard me say I'm not looking for that, and I already corrected my
was
wrongs.
here. I heard
Listen,
you, but that
unlike
don't mean you telling the
unlike
truth.
you, I'm a real fucking adult. I addressed my wrongs with everybody I had a contempt with in this panel and in this live. You have
Okay,
yet
well,
to do
I'm
so.
gonna see.
You
Hey,
have
y'all,
yet to
we
do
gonna
so.
see if he gonna
that
address
shows
it with
that your
Boss Man
character
when Boss
has no
Man come up here.
accountability, no fucking kind of respect.
We gonna
All
see
you
if he
care
gonna
about is your
address it with
fucking money.
Boss Man
You
when
say your
Boss
money
Man
keeps
come
you
up here.
warm
You
at night.
good at
You are
talking
the
to
true
women.
definition of
You good
money
at
don't
talking to
buy
women, but
fucking
we gonna see if
happiness.
you gonna talk to a man.
Yeah, after you done gone and fucking lied to him and not twisted everybody else.
He was there.
Everybody
He
in this
heard
live
every
will tell
word you
Boss Man
said.
nobody had an issue
He
with him,
heard
but I
every
bet you
word
went
you
and told a
said.
lie to him. I bet you
He
that.
heard every word you said.
He came in here and
outsmarted you.
asked. He said, who brought my name up? And everybody told him who did. You did. I didn't. Stop lying again.
I already told him that his name was brought up, and I brought it up.
So what the hell he need to address with me for?
So wait until he address you.
What is he? Oh,
Then
so
you
it's
call.
another.
Then
So you
you
told him another
email
lie.
him.
So you
Then
told him another
Then
lie
you
for him to
send
come
him a
address me about.
message.
So you
Then
told
you
him a
tell
lie.
him. Then you
So
send
you
him a
told him
message.
another lie to come address me about. That's what it is. That's what we about to do. Okay.
You thought inevitable. What's really wrong with you?
I'm just
You know what,
over the
ladies and
bullshit
gentlemen?
with you.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? This is exactly why on this app you ain't never heard me call nobody auntie, mama, cousin, brother, sis, niece, none of that shit. The social media has made it to where people feel they deserve to know what's going on in every single part of our life. People
Mm-hmm.
feel like they deserve accessibility to every single part of our life. You know, I overshare sometimes, and I tell people some things on here sometimes I shouldn't tell them. But guess what? I do not tell you motherfuckers everything. In 2026 and from this day on, let me explain something to y'all. Privacy is a luxury. Privacy is a luxury. You guys toss this word friend around too frivolously. You guys toss the word loyalty around too frivolously. You guys love to toss that word accountability around like it's just an everyday thing. And accountability is more than a word, it's action. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot to learn from this. And some of us have been in this exact same position that Dr. Dutchess is in right now. It's inevitable. Inevitable. I myself have been there. And this is why Diamond moves the way she moves on this app, and people don't like the shit because she's not going to give people access to embarrass her or to bring some shit out to start some more shit or to twist, turn, and manipulate shit. And that's all I got to say. I'm gonna go back on
So
mute for another 10 minutes.
inevitable. Why don't you tell me? Cause see, you got mad. You wouldn't deal with boss man. Matter of fact, you sucked up to boss man and told him you didn't have a problem
There you
with
go
you.
lying again.
After he heard inevitable, I'm telling you, he heard the whole conversation.
And all he heard was you kept saying, "Oh, this is
No,
about
he
boss
heard
man."
the
When I
whole
kept telling you, saying it's not.
inevitable. You was on the speakerphone and he was on the other phone. He heard the whole conversation.
Okay,
I'm telling you, he heard you.
okay,
He heard you, dear.
okay.
Remember that day you called me and you were screaming and yelling and going on and I said, and
You
then I
kept
told
saying
you
it's about boss man, and I kept saying no, it's not. That's what
he
when I
heard
called.
you.
But
He
that, no,
heard what you
he heard
said,
he
inevitable.
on that phone call. He kept hearing you say this is about boss man, and he kept hearing me
Did
say
you not
no,
hear
it's
me
not.
say that you were on the speakerphone, just like y'all on the speakerphone right now?
Everything that you said today, I didn't even know.
Okay, I know you didn't know. I'm telling you.
Okay.
He was on the other phone listening to
Okay, that
everything
doesn't.
you
So
said.
then he would have heard me clearly say more than 10 times it wasn't about him. It was about you and
He
how I was
heard
being
you. I'm
treated.
not a victim. I'm not anybody's victim. Don't y'all call me no victim. I'm not
If
no
he
victim.
heard the conversation, he heard me say over 10 times, it's not about him. It was about me and you and how
But
I was
he
being
heard
treated.
everything you said, inevitable, so he knew you was lying. You
Lying
was
about
lying.
no. If he heard what I said, then he would
You
have
was
heard me say,
lying.
"You're
Did
lying.
you not,
You're lying," and I know your
inevitable, did
whole
you not
team
tell me
is
that you
listening to
felt
how
that you
you are
should be the
lying right
head
now.
mod?
No, I didn't even care about being a head mod.
You are a liar.
If
See,
I'm the
now we
admin,
can't talk because you're lying.
no, if your
Yes,
pecking
you are
order,
lying.
if your pecking order is you, then me, then your mods, why would I be mad about being in a position lower than the one you gave me? That makes no sense.
Inevitable.
That makes no
Once we,
sense. If my
once
position
we,
is higher than the mods, why would I be mad about being in a position lower than my position?
because you wanted to run the whole damn show, and I
No,
told
that's
you
your
no.
assumption.
I
That's your
told you
assumption.
was
And
not
when you
going to run the
assume,
show.
you make
I
an
was going
ass
to
out
run
of
it.
yourself and me. I didn't want you assume
But I
that.
told
I
you
never wanted to run your
inevitable.
show.
But I told
never wanted
you
to run
want
your show.
you, and I said inevitable. All these conversations you done had with me, you don't know me at all. If you think I'm going to let you run the show.
See, and you're doing exactly what everybody in this line has been saying all morning. You're
I don't care. I'm
twisting
not
shit.
talking to them. I'm
You're
talking to you.
twisting shit.
I'm
I never
talking to
said I
you.
wanted to run your show, and you're still
You
pushing on
wanted
that.
to
I
run
never
my
said
show.
I wanted to run your show.
You kept on saying all the things you had done for me. You said I discussed the vision with you. Did you not say that?
I said I can't take over your vision because it's your vision that you got.
Yeah, he's lying.
That sounds.
I'm
You know what
sorry,
that sounds
y'all.
like?
He's
Hey,
lying.
like,
No,
you
you're
know what that
lying.
sounds like? Hold on.
You're bold-faced
He's lying.
Inevitable.
It
Hold
was a
on.
mute.
Hold on, Dr.
Somebody
Dutchess.
sent the
Hold
galaxy.
on.
Somebody
You know what
sent the
that sounds like?
galaxy.
Hold
You know what
on
that
one
sounds
second.
like?
Amari, hold on
Okay.
one
Okay.
second. Okay, Jess, who was that galaxy for, honey? Um, let me let me say something. Inevitable. Um, how did you find how did you and Dr. Duchess meet?
I saw her on Emma's panel, and she was like giving counseling advice or whatever, and she gave me some good advice. So I respected her for it. And then after that, I saw her again on your panel, and then she reached out to me about
He's lying. He followed me to the mafia. Tell the truth, inevitable. You followed me
I didn't even
to
know
the
you
mafia.
I didn't even know you knew Diamond. Stop lying.
You
Don't tell
you
me.
even told me you followed me
Can
to
you
the mafia.
shut up and let me talk?
Cause you lying.
No, you're
Well,
lying.
well,
I didn't
truthfully,
even know that.
inevitable,
Wait,
I
hold
never
inevitable.
know
on,
that she
Amari.
knew
Don't
that.
add. Hold on, Amari. Don't add. Just hold on.
So after I came in, because I came into your panel, remember that first time I came in here, Diamond, and Amari followed me that same day. I didn't notice that she was in your live like that
Okay,
until the
so wait
next time
one
I
second.
came.
Hold on, inevitable. Wait 1 second. Dr. Dutchess, honey, they muted you for 5 minutes, honey.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So the second time I came in here, I saw her on your panel and I was like, oh, snap. I didn't know that she knew Diamond as well, too. So we went from there. Now, how our back end relationship began is because apparently she talked to you about making me a mod or something like that. So she reached out to me and sent her number and brought the whole offer to me about being a mod. And I said, oh, okay, cool, I'll do it. That's what, and then she brought it up again to me like a couple of days later, and then that's when I finally came to your live, Diamond, and said, hey, mod me. I never asked to be a mod. She brought it up to me and said that she had a conversation with you about it.
Hmm.
Well. Looky.
And that's why what she be doing in here all morning. She overtalk. She don't listen. She twists words. She gaslight. She bullshit, and then she deflect because she don't want to take accountability for what the real situation is.
So I thought so and here's my opinion. I assumed, right? Well, you did say you knew her from Emma's live, right?
Yeah.
And then when you seen her in my panel, you was like, oh, Dr. Dutchess, knows Diamond as well. But when you knew her from Emma's live, excuse me, were you already coming over here to my platform before, or you came over here when you seen her in the box?
No. I came to your live because I remember I told you the first time I got on your panel, I would see you on my For You page quite often, but I never came in. Remember I said that when I first came on your panel?
Mm-hmm.
I would swipe through and I would see you on my For You, but I would never come in. And then one morning I heard the conversation, so I came in and joined the panel. That's when I also followed Omar and he followed me back. And then the second time I came by, I saw her on your panel and I was like, oh, I didn't know she knew Diamond. So I came to you before I even knew that y'all were acquainted.
Okay. So I assume that maybe you and her connected. So you saying she reached out to you just to talk about being a mod over here?
Yeah, she messaged me and she said, hey, I need to talk to you about something. And I was like, what's up? And she sent me her number and I called her and she told me about the mod position.
Okay. Now, after the mod position conversation, then how else did the conversation go?
That's when me and her started really like getting acquainted on the back end because she would call me in the mornings. I'll be getting dressed, getting ready to go to work. And she would call me and we would just like talk. We would just talk about stuff or about TikTok stuff, about personal stuff. And it became a routine. Some morning she would call, some morning she wouldn't. And it just went on like that.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
So stupid.
So basically, what I'm getting from that is she was doing what she just accused Inevitable of trying to do on her page. So then, you not only are you trying to control the page through money, which is part of the game, but now you're trying to put people in a position of power where you have a little
Yeah.
leverage down there too,
So y'all
which is
hold on
why.
1 second. If y'all trying to send my CA has reached its limit. And so y'all gonna have to go. Okay, someone sent. Okay, so someone sent the person that sent trying to unmute Dr. Dutchess. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to figure out, honey, how you're gonna have to do that because. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was trying to get him to be a mod, which is why people were steady screaming when they were being muted in the comments. It's all a form of superiority. And this is why motherfuckers be leaving good jobs because when the upper management, it don't be the job, it be the upper
How about you?
management.
Oh, so wait one
And
second. Hold
by this
on.
app,
You can send. Hold on. You guys can send 2 galaxies to unmute Dr. Duchess. Y'all can send 2 galaxies to unmute her. You don't have to. If the CA isn't working, y'all can send 2 galaxies to unmute her. Anytime someone is muted, it's double double to unmute them. That's all.
yeah, I can tell which one of y'all will be acting like y'all my friend and then go tell HR on me. And then y'all be telling me, watch this person, watch that person, but you the main one trying to get a nigga fired.
I do have a question for Dr. Dutchess though. So it was said that you was on Nietzsche's panel saying that you would give me the green light whenever you wanted me to do your dirty work. Is that true?
That's the Dr. Duchess. They just unmuted you. You can go ahead and come off and mute.
No, that's not true. I didn't say anything about you like that. Those things that were said this morning, I assumed that girl was joking and playing because none of that happened. Now, me and Potts did get into it yesterday, but it had nothing to do with you. It had to do with Potts coming over there, trying to take advantage of a situation to talk about me and do what some of these people doing right now, saying how terrible I was because I handled him over here. It's that simple. But no, inevitable, that's not true. And you know that's not true.
Well, instead of assuming, that's why I asked you directly.
No. Why would I ever say something like that about you?
I don't know. I mean,
when you quit, I almost canceled the live. I almost canceled the live, but they said no. They said no, he's got to follow the rules like the rest of us. So let him go. We'll get through it.
So
why don't you tell them the last message I sent to you? Why don't you read them the message you wrote to me? And then read them what I responded back to you. You got the message. Just read them.
Y'all tap the screen while he going to get the messages. Lord Jesus.
He didn't quit the show, y'all. He did not quit. They suspended him as a mod. And he got upset.
No. By the time,
but they said you was welcome to the show, and you know it. And you got mad. You told me you didn't feel like you should have to answer to them, even though that was your job.
I love you too, honey.
Inevitable, why do you think you were suspended as a mod? What did you do?
No, it never was that I thought I was suspended as a mod. So this is the thing. When me and her had our conversation, right? And then I went to sleep. I fell asleep. And then by the time I woke up, her mods, Jordan and Bossman, had made a whole nother chat, and they added my backup account to the group, to the moderator meeting chat. So I didn't even know that they did this. So by the time I woke up, in the main group mod chat, Jordan had already sent a message saying, "Hey everybody, if you could do me a favor, go over to the new mod chat, and we're deleting this one." They had already made their decision by the time I even woke up to see what was really going on to dismiss me from the group. Now,
they didn't dismiss him from the group. They suspended him as a mod.
So earlier,
So 1 second, y'all. 1 second, really quick, y'all. Tap the screen. Everybody in here. This is my backup page, Black Diamond 7. Make sure you guys follow the host. We will be on my regular page, Black Diamond 3, tonight for the.
So this
Hold on, wait. Hold on, y'all. Everybody we will have the box battle tonight, y'all, at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Everybody is welcome to come to the box battle, y'all. Y'all bring out a game. If this is y'all first time watching the show, Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time, y'all, we have topics as well. Make sure you guys follow the host. This is one of my backup pages, okay? Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen.
So,
share, comment.
Okay, so this is the thing. I wasn't even a super mod. This is what she told me.
No, you weren't a super mod.
Right. This is what she told me. She said, I'm making you my admin. I said, I didn't even know that there was a position that even existed. This is
He's
before I
not
knew
telling the truth.
this. No, so when she told me this, I called her and I said, "Hey, what exactly is my job duties as an administrator? Because I don't know what the fuck that even means." So when she told me, she was like, "Well, she said you're working right next to me. You're helping me connect all of this stuff between me and the mods and the live and
That's not true.
how we
I
want to
said
run
the
the live."
show.
The live, same thing.
No, but you weren't in control. You was not in control of the mod.
I never said control. You're twisting my words.
I always said I would have a head mod because I got 18 mods.
You're twisting my words. I never said control. I said you told me that as your administrator, I was the one helping you to connect everything between your understanding and the mods and the live. That is what you told me. That is what you told me.
Okay, in that world. So
Dutch,
listen,
before I'm finna get down. I'm about to get down. Dutch,
No.
you must be hiring over there.
Blackberry, go on.
I need to apply, boo. I need to apply because you got a whole motherfucking team over there.
Talk to Boss Man.
So
Blackberry, you have to talk to Boss Man. Boss Man is the head mod. He's the head mod, and Lorenzo is the assistant. Go talk to Boss Man. I can't talk to you about that over here.
Oh, well, let me find Boss Man then.
Talk to Boss Man.
Okay,
Boss Man is the head mod over 18
They fighting
mods.
over positions and shit over there. I need to apply.
Dab, I did not terminate him. I didn't make no decision about him.
Your mods
but I didn't
did.
do that.
Your mods did.
I'm trying to add. So
I did not override them when they made the decision.
So
right, and they made the decision, so that means you got rid of me.
Listen,
I didn't get right. Did you hear what he just said? That I got rid of him when I said I didn't.
So inevitable, you created the first Discord.
I created the first mod chat. Yes.
So then you said earlier that you left, and then they made a new. You left it up to Jordan. Now you saying that they made a new.
No. So after I woke up, I saw that Jordan had already posted a message in the mod chat saying, "Hey, everybody, go over to the new chat. If you could please go over to the new chat. Thank you." After I saw that message, I transferred ownership to Jordan and left the chat. And this was after.
But she didn't ask me.
This was after my phone conversation with Dutchess. My second conversation with Dutchess and Kimmy. The first one that we had where our disagreement happened was just me and Dutchess.
So listen to me. So why do you think Jordan made another Discord when y'all already had one?
Because they was getting rid of me.
So why do you feel like they were getting rid of you? Do you think it was because of the conversation? Now that you know that your conversation was heard, do you think that could be the reason why they was choosing to move on or suspend you?
Yeah, because Dutchess went and told them all kind of stuff and made it seem like I had an issue with Boss Man when I never had an issue with Boss Man.
That's not true.
That is true. You kept
now
saying.
May I talk?
The whole.
I'm being nice, y'all. Can I talk?
It makes perfect sense why you kept saying
did
about Boss
y'all hear me
Man.
when I said I had nothing to do with the decision to terminate him as a mod?
But that's the thing. It's your show.
Wait. Hold on, inevitable. Dr. Dutchess, they did Bryson. Who this galaxy is for? I think that galaxy is for Dr. Dutchess. Bryson. Who's the galaxy for? Dr. Dutchess, you can go ahead and talk, but I think that galaxy is for. They didn't pay to drop Dab.
I appreciate her line of questioning.
Pretty
I really do.
Pay to drop me.
Can I talk, Diamond?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here's what happened, y'all. And we knew he was going to do this.
Hold on, Dr. Dutchess. Okay, Bryson muted Inevitable for 5 minutes. Inevitable, honey, you muted for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dr. Dutchess.
Here's what happened. For 3 weeks, we were in pre-production, y'all. Okay. I'm the first one. I chose the first 2 positions. I chose the administrator, which I gave the position to Inevitable because Inevitable was the one who did the AI for me. He was the one that knew how to do all, like the computing stuff. And he was going to be the one that was going to take the show live because I didn't know how to do none of that. Then my next position was because I got 45 people asked me to be mods. So the first thing I did, I said, I'm not going to micromanage no mods. So the first thing I did was choose a head mod. I chose Boss Man. The moment he found out I chose Boss Man, it all went to hell. He did call me
Hold
screaming
on,
and
Dr.
yelling.
Dutchess. Hold on, Dr. Dutchess. Hold on. Can I just chime in for a second? This
Yes,
just me
ma'am.
and you. This just me and you. So this is my opinion, and I could be wrong, right?
Okay.
It could be a possibility that Inevitable felt like he put in the work with you. He did a lot of things for you to help you build what you were trying to build. It could be a possibility that he felt entitled, right?
Yes.
And felt like, okay, wait, hold on. I was with her when she was shooting in the gym, right? If you get what I'm saying.
I
I was
get
with
it. I
her
get
when
what
she
you're
was
saying.
shooting in the gym. So why
Diamond, they
I'm
said two
putting,
galaxies.
okay, that's the unmute. Inevitable. Who is that for? So it could be a possibility that he's basically saying, it went into rage, like, hold on, wait. I'm
They
over
said
here.
unmute
I'm a,
inevitable.
okay, Inevitable, you can come off mute. So they're basically probably, so he's probably feeling like, hey, I'm over here doing this AI for you. I'm over here doing this. I'm over here doing that, blah, 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 blah. I'm the one helping you because if I'm not mistaken, I think Inevitable used to have a big platform as well, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he said he did. Yeah.
Okay. And so here's my thing. If why are you letting a people override him about something that they had never did, right? And I'm assuming that's probably how he felt. Like, hey, I'm the one that knows how to do this stuff. I'm the one that knows this and that and the third. Like, why are you letting other people come in and just take over what me and you have and what we were trying to build? Is Inevitable? Is am I somewhat right
I
or
would agree with you on that, Diamond. But what you're not taking it, I'm saying that everything you're saying is right. And this is exactly what I told them. And I tried my best to stay calm because every mod has a position. They got a title that they supposed to do certain things to make that show work. My only job is I'm supposed to be the host. That's it. That's all I'm supposed to do is stay calm during the show and host the live. Every single mod has a job. Okay. I told them, I said he's acting out because he kept saying to me, I was there with you. You shared the vision with me. But Diamond, what he's not telling you all is that I said there would be job titles. I said that. I promise you all. I am not gaslighting you all. I told him he had the most important job next to me, and that was to make sure that the show debuted, that because he knew all the technical stuff. But I always told him there would be a head mod because there were so many people who wanted to be mods. And I knew that I couldn't micromanage the mods. So I chose Boss Man.
So
We
Dr.
were
Dutchess,
on the same page till I chose Boss Man.
so Dr. Dutchess, do you, being that it is your live and it is your platform and you're handing out the positions,
Yes.
and they all decided for because y'all still ain't really gave the reason of why they decided to suspend him or move on from him. Don't they have to address that with you before they just move on with him? And I'm asking, did you agree with that?
They did. They did. They made the decision. Okay, Dad, thank you for asking that. Let me tell you how it was set up. It was set up that our HR person, okay, they said, Dr. Dutchess, you need an HR person. And I didn't. I said, you know what? Maybe y'all were right because we were all getting titles. They set up a separate chat just for HR. So when there is a problem between any of us, including me, like if you come to the show, Dab, and you say I treated you wrong, and you want to complain about it, we gonna send her to the HR chat and let her talk about Dr. Dutchess, and then we gonna get Dr. Dutchess in there and let them mediate it. This is what happened. The HR person is Miss Jordan. Miss Jordan has a chat solely for the purpose. None of us would be in there but the people with the problem. She sent a message to him and said, we need you, Inevitable, to come to HR and mediate between, so you can mediate between, so she could mediate between him and Boss Man. Dab, if there was no problem with him and Boss Man, why did he need to go and mediate between them? Why did he need to go to mediation?
Well, that's the question I'm asking, and nobody's actually telling that because before the phone conversation, what issue did they have? And did y'all have an
We
issue
didn't have a
before
problem.
that conversation?
Him and I had a great relationship. He called me, I called him, I celebrated him.
No, Dr. Dutchess, I'm not asking you that. I'm asking Inevitable. Was there
okay.
before? Because today you just found out about the phone conversation. So before
Yeah, he just found out about it. But I was going to tell him in the mediation, but he said he didn't have to answer to them, Dab. He only wanted to talk to me.
But how did he even end up in a mediation if he said he never had a problem with him before?
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Exactly my point, Dab.
So the question is, why would they even be why would HR be calling a mediation if nobody ever seen the issue before? So somebody had to say that there was an issue.
He told Boss Man I had an issue with him.
That's not true.
You know what? The way that some of these people that y'all, I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna play y'all game now because y'all know I usually be forward and uncut and uncensored. But fuck that, I'm gonna play y'all game. The way that some of these people be talking about us, how we behave on this app, and the things that we say over here in Diamond Chat and shit in her life, I'm surprised they would even entertain this bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers are crazy. This is a TikTok.
This is not crazy, Omar. This goes on in real corporate America. If there's a problem, you going to get sent to HR for HR to try to work the problem out. If there was no problem, why did he have to go to HR?
That's the question.
He felt like he didn't have to answer to HR and Boss Man. He was not going to answer to me.
So Inevitable, when the message was sent to you about you needing to have this mediation, what was your thoughts?
I was asleep, so by the time I woke up, they had already removed me from the chat. I can show you right now. I didn't even go into the moderator meeting chat because I was dead asleep. So by the time I woke up, I went and I found it, and I can show you right now. And it said you've been removed. You've been removed from the chat. I never even messaged once in the chat.
Okay, now I'm gonna respond to that, Dab, because we got records too. We got email, all of that too. Jordan mom does this in real life. She's in HR in her real life. Okay, which is why she was given that position. Okay, she sent him a message
on my backup account.
Now you're getting somewhere, Dab. Now he's saying he did get the message.
On my backup account, I did say that.
I'm gonna have to be honest, Dr. Dutchess. He did say that.
Thank you, Dab. She twisted shit.
He said that
Boy, shut up and let somebody do something.
He said that she sent the message on his backup. He said that before I even started asking.
Okay, now can I answer that?
Go ahead.
I myself, because he called me screaming and hollering. And I said, why didn't you go to the mediation with Boss Man and HR? He said, I ain't got no message from no HR. And I said, yes, you did. I said, yes, you did. I said, we know for a fact you got the message. And she told him, now this was in the daytime when this happened. She told him by, I think it was, and y'all don't hold me to this. She said by 5 or 6 o'clock, she sent him multiple messages. He refused to come to the mediation with her and Boss Man, but guess where he was while he said he was asleep? He was calling me and Kimmy's live.
Oh, you are such a bullshitter.
Oh, hold on. Can y'all double tap the screen? Hold on. Everybody be quiet. Can y'all double tap the screen? Get Diamond to at least 500,000 likes. She's been on for a minute. She's not usually on Saturdays. It's 1.8 thousand people up in here. Please double tap the screen. Get Diamond to at least 500,000 so we can get her to a million before she get up out of here. And keep interacting. Keep the chats going. Send gifts, whatever you want to do. But please keep interacting with the live so we can keep this going.
I think we need to have.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Diamond.
HR to answer why did she call a mediation? Because That's
And
the part
she's welcome to do that. She's
nobody's
welcome to do
asking
that.
why the mediation was called in the first place.
It was over him and Boss Man.
But what happened?
It was
That's the-
it was all the stuff he said about Boss Man and the fact that he felt that he should be the head mod.
I never said that. That
And
was not
they
our
yes, yes,
conversation.
it
You
hold
did.
are,
on. We getting somewhere now. We getting somewhere. All the stuff that he said, you said happened on that phone conversation, right?
Yes, it did.
So did that phone conversation happen before the mediation or after mediation?
Before the mediation. That's why the mediation was
So
called.
Boss Man called Boss Man and you. Everybody knew about this mediation, but the person who y'all calling the mediation on.
right.
That's what he's saying,
Everybody
but
knew
it
about
ain't
the phone
true.
call except for him.
It ain't
Yeah.
true,
So
y'all. It ain't true. He
but you
called
did.
me.
But
He
Dr. Dutchess,
told
you did
me.
just
That's when
admit that he did not know that he was being listened to. So he didn't even know that everybody else knows about this conversation. Only y'all knew about that.
And but
no,
this is the thing. Now I
no,
understand why.
no.
This is
The rest
why
of the moms didn't know
hold on.
Dab.
This is why
Only
I
HR,
understand
Boss
now
Man,
why
and I
Dab.
knew.
I understand now why she kept deflecting it and saying it's about Boss Man because he was listening. Otherwise, that's she know that was bullshit. It was never about Boss Man. It was about how she was treating me in our relationship. But now that she said she was recorded, that she had him on the other line, it makes sense why she kept pointing the finger at Boss Man.
I
She
was
didn't
on
want
the
to take
phone with
ownership.
Boss
She did
Man
not
when
want to
you
take
called.
ownership. She deflected from the conversation to put it
Jordan
on
is up
Boss
here,
Man
y'all.
to not
Jordan
take
is up here.
accountability.
Dab, there's HR.
She set that shit up. It
So,
was never about him.
so Jordan's
There's
mom.
HR.
So Jordan's mom, did Boss Man bring the grievance for y'all to have a mediation?
Good morning. First
Good
of all,
morning, honey.
Good
let me
morning.
say this
Jordan, we can barely hear
respectfully.
you, baby.
That's how I talk. I apologize. But let me preface my remarks by saying this. I'm not like y'all. I'm not good with the back and forth. So let me just say this.
I can't hear her.
Hold on. Let me get in the car. Hold on.
Okay, I hear you now. My phone was down. I'm sorry.
Okay. So first of all, I don't like how y'all refer to me as HR. I'm just mediation. When the Malites have a problem, we gonna talk it out and see if we can work it out. That's all. Nobody got no official whatever, whatever. That's just a joke. Second of all, Mr. Inevitable, he was he was brought to HR because he was inappropriate. I think the word that I use for him is this insubordination. To yell at the person who's your boss, to accuse her of things, to be disrespectful, to be hostile with her, that's insubordination. We need to have a conversation about that. That's the appropriate term because there was a raising of voices, there was accusations made, and all of that. Did I hear it? No. No, I was not party to the conversation. This is what is brought to me, which is why you have a meeting with him to hear his version of events. He did not answer. I became alarmed when I recognized that he was online doing something else. I asked if anybody had a phone number or whatever because I did not. But I did recognize 5 p.m. because he was in control of the mod chat. He had the power to, do whatever, to dismiss it, whatever. So the suggestion was made that Boss Man create another one, not to delete the first one, but to create another one so that if something happens, you have a backup. Mr. Inevitable decided he wanted to go no further after another conversation with her. He never talked to me about anything. Now, Mr. Inevitable, I've never had a conversation with you, sir, but I would hope that you would be in agreement. I was exceedingly polite to you in my messages. There was no hostile language, there was no threatening. I believe I said to you that your conduct was unbecoming because you can't talk to her that way. Even though it's a show, even though whatever, you're under her as her assistant, whatever your position was. But you were very rude to her. You were even aggressive. And that's not tolerated. I even said to you, we're only removing you from this position. And I hope that you will be in our presence, that we can work it out later, that you will be contributory to the live stream in the future. I think those are the things I said. Did I go back and look at my messages? No, but I know I said something to that effect, sir.
So
Whatever was
Jordan, let
going.
me ask you a
One
question.
moment, one moment, please. Before I go back to the other thing, what other conversations happened? I have no knowledge of those conversations. There's quite a bit of information that I learned just this morning that I was not aware of. But I did what I was supposed to do as the person who mediate. I
Okay,
did
so
the mediation.
Wait. Okay, so hold on. Wait 1 second. Ooh, let me chime in. To the HR, Jordan, how you doing, baby? What was it that you learned today, baby, that you wasn't aware of, honey?
Oh my goodness. There's a litany of things. I didn't know that there was a conversation that was recorded. I was not aware.
Okay,
I didn't.
that was
There's no
like
recorded conversation.
that was your boss.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. Maybe my apologies. Maybe I'm using the wrong term. I didn't
Right.
know there was a conversation that was overheard. I didn't know that.
Because I never
But I,
told you, did I?
no, ma'am, you did not.
Never
But I
told you.
also,
Boss man never told you.
no, he never told me that. But I also did not know, that you all were close or there was what the friendship was. I didn't ask those questions because that's not my business.
And it
My
wasn't relevant.
Right. It's not my business. I also said to everybody, it pained my heart that before you even got off the ground, you had this issue. And there did seem to be an issue. I don't know what it was. That's why I wanted to have a conversation with him. He
so
did not he did not respond. If you wanted more time, he could have said to me, I didn't get the message. Can we talk about it now? I would have been open to that as well. But
Well,
he did
Jordan,
not.
This is the thing. By the
I have a
time,
question.
oh, go ahead, Dan.
Uh, so you called the mediation because he was rude and yelled at his boss. How did you know that he was rude and yelled at her?
I didn't call the mediation because that is the reason for the mediation, but it was requested that we have a conversation because that's what how her how her intent was, as my understanding. Anytime there's a disagreement between her or between any of the mods, we go to a private area and we talk it out. We created a room for mediation. That's all it was. We're gonna have the
So she
mediation,
brought.
but there was an open disrespect and hostility. Open
Okay.
disrespect
Jordan
and
Mom, can I
hostility.
ask you a question?
No, hold on,
Sure.
Omar. You said it was open. It was disrespect in the open, but you also said you didn't witness it. So this was a disrespect that happened between them two.
My understanding is I'm going on the word of the head mod.
That's the thing, Jordan. This was a one-on-one conversation
Boss
between me
man's
and
the
her.
head mod
Her.
there.
This was a conversation between me and Duchess on the phone on
Boss
the
man
back
was
end.
there. That's why he could
This was
report it.
not a public conversation. That's the thing, Jordan. You were fed misinformation.
Well,
Can
He
I
no,
ask
wasn't
Jordan a
Jordan is
fed no
question,
not
please?
wrong. Jordan
This
is
Can I
not
misinformation.
please
the
ask
bad
Jordan one
person.
question?
Jordan is not
hold
the
I
on,
got
bad
one
hold
good
person
question.
in
on,
the situation.
hold
Hold on,
first of
Omar.
all,
Hold on, Jordan.
No. This is the thing. I don't have an issue with you, Jordan, at all. I didn't even bring your name up as far as anything negative at all. That's why I referred to you as HR because I didn't have a personal vendetta with you or anything like that. That's why I
But
referred
you
to you as
lied
HR.
and
yes
said you
sir.
never got the messages, but you were online. You
He
refused to
didn't
go
say
and
that,
meet with
Dr.
her.
Dutchess. He did not say that.
So stop lying,
He
Duchess.
didn't say
Wait,
he
in
didn't
his
receive
in
the
his
message.
defense, in Mr. Inevitable's defense,
Hold on one
the
second,
only
y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me read this Zale, okay? Zale says, Diamond, it sounds like Duchess is trying to have a business like you on TikTok. Also, Zell says, Diamond, do you have an HR department? And Duchess, are you offering a 401k plan?
Yeah, yes.
Can I ask Jordan Mom a question? Jordan
wait,
Mom,
wait,
oh, I'm sorry.
wait. Okay, respectfully, respectfully. This is again, we call it HR, but it's not like that. Nobody's paid that I'm
Girl, you just said
aware of.
insubordination. Hush it. Don't try to doctor it up. So, Jordan Mom, had you ever seen Dr. Dutchess before the reveal yesterday?
Omar, we're not doing that.
No, sir. No.
And see,
I mean, I
but
don't.
see, but see, this
Hold
is
on.
We're gonna stick to the subject
Hold,
we are over here for. Okay.
okay, hold on.
Don't be trying
I
to get smart with me. I can ask a question.
I'm
Shit,
sorry.
the
You
fuck
speaking to
up.
me?
Y'all the ones taking orders from the motherfucker who ain't got no teeth.
this the thing. This was a issue. This was a personal issue, not a social media issue. Duchess made it a social media issue to deflect from taking accountability.
And who was I supposed to account to? You?
Yes, if I bring an issue
How
to
was
you
I
that I feel
supposed to
like how I'm
account to
being
you?
treated in our relationship, yes.
I'm the
As an
boss.
adult, yes,
It's
take
my show.
accountability. It ain't
I'm the
about your
boss.
damn show. You don't
It's about
listen.
I'm the boss, and you don't run me. You don't run me.
Lady,
So
you
that
are
Can I
so fucking
interrupt? Can I
crazy.
interrupt? Can I interrupt Inevitable and Dr. Duchess for 1 second, please? I want to make Dr. Duchess aware of something.